Hello everyone and welcome back to my next video. Well, today I wanted to do something a little bit different. I've recently hit the 1,000 subscribers mark. Well, I'm actually a little bit over that now because it has been a little while since I've got around to doing this video. But yeah, first off, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone. Thank you for being a subscriber. Thank you for checking out my content. And yeah, extra special thank you to everyone that gives me a like and yeah, especially the people that have been following me for a long time. I realise now that I've been running this channel, I guess you could say, creating content on this channel for 10 years. Wow, I just... yeah, I can't believe it now. I'm thinking back, you know, a lot has happened in my life in 10 years. I'm sure that's the same with everybody. But what I wanted to do in this video is have a bit of a flashback and go back to my very first video that I created for this channel. And I'll do a little bit more on that in a moment. But first off, what I wanted to show everyone was my gaming setup. So this is my 55-inch Samsung. I think it's a 2017 or 2016 or 2017 model LED TV. It's quite old, obviously, now. I have looked at replacing it recently with some of the new models, but the one they've just sort of made redundant, the D series, is... they've sort of done a bit of an update with it, and they screwed up the system, obviously, to make you try and buy the new one. So that sort of put me off, and I think I'm going to wait for the next series to come down in price a little bit, or I may be changing over to LG. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I'm probably going to stick with Samsung. But anyway, I wanted to show you, yeah, where I do a lot of my gaming. Well, where I do all my gaming, really, now. I do have the PS5 on this TV. I've got the PS4 on another TV, but I do have the PS5 around the back here, which is quite handy. It's a little bit sort of hidden away there. I also watch my movies on this TV when I can. So I've got a little bit of my Blu-ray collection here. Not all of it by any means, but probably my more popular movies. I've also started collecting 4K movies. So, yeah, I've got most of my favourite movies on 4K, so hopefully you might see some there that you like. And probably a bit more relevant to this video, as it's what I was gaming on 10 years ago, is my PS4 games, as well as the few PS5 games that I actually have. A lot of the PS5 games now I just download, but... I do like having physical copies where I can, and I've got, some of you may recognise that as one of the old night vision from one of the Call of Duty games. That night vision goggles actually work really well. They're fully functional. I mean, they're not military grade by any means, but they're bloody awesome. And I've just got a few of my figures that I collect, sort of have worked their way over to this, this TV as well. But yeah, I just wanted to show you, give you a bit of an insight to where I do most of my gaming, and obviously I'm still playing a fair bit of Hell Let Loose at the moment, which I really love. But yeah, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to that original video that I made 10 years ago. Wow. And I'm going to do some commentary over the top of that. So I think that runs for about 15 minutes. So if you're not interested in spending the next sort of 15 minutes with me reminiscing about the old days, and I'm going to explain sort of, yeah, how my channel came about and how we got to the point where I am now, then yeah, just thank you very much for being a subscriber, and thanks for checking out the start of this video anyway. I really appreciate it. I never thought I'd get to 1,000 subscribers. I never even thought I would have even one subscriber. So thank you to you all. So I'm now going to leave this first part of the video, and we're going to reminisce about the good old days. And I'm going to sort of explain, yeah, the origin of my YouTube channel, and how we got to the point that we're at now. Alright, well this is going to be attempt number 2, because I actually recorded audio for this entire second part of the video and accidentally deleted it. So here we go again. So thank you for watching this second part. I hope you enjoyed that first part. It was a bit short and sweet and just saying, yeah, you know, thank you for watching. But now on to the second part, where I'm really going to take you back to the dawn of this channel. And I hope you can enjoy some of the footage in the background of my very first video. So first I'm just going to go through this first video and sort of tell you about that time. And then I'm going to go through, yeah, really how my videos, how my channel has come about over the years, and how 10 years later we are where we are now. So again, thank you for continuing to watch and taking the time out to listen to me. I do tend to ramble on a bit. I hope you enjoy that about me. And yeah, thank you for being a subscriber. So this very first video was actually on the PS4, and it's from Battlefield 4. Battlefield 4 was one of my favourite games. Battlefield 3 was without a doubt my favourite Battlefield I've ever played. I've played all the Battlefields from the very beginning. And yes, I am old. But yeah, Battlefield 3 I sunk some 1,500 hours into. I did a little bit on PC as well. But yeah, when Battlefield 4 came along, I believe that was probably pretty close to the launch of PS4, or kind of been, I don't think it would have been too far away from its launch anyway. And the great thing about the PS4 was that it allowed me to easily share content. So all of a sudden, all you had to do on the controller was press basically share. I think it was share back then as well. And yeah, you could easily record your gameplay. And that's what I did for this very first video. So my channel then, yes, didn't exist. And it was only really this video. I wanted to record some footage for my friends and some of my family members, some of my nephews, that weren't really, well, they might have been a little bit into gaming, or perhaps a different style of gaming. And I wanted to show them the game that I was always telling them about, always talking to them about, which was Battlefield 4. And this particular video, I had the bow, compound bow. Now I think it might have even been called the Phantom Bow, because I think it was a part of some Phantom DLC, which was some maps. It was a fair way into Battlefield 4 anyway, if I remember correctly. And I really became obsessed about using the bow and getting good with it. And as you'll see by this footage, sometimes I'm good with it, sometimes I'm bad with it, sometimes I'm a bit in between. But there are times when I do some pretty cool work with the bow, and I really love it. Really loved it. So this was this video in itself was my very first attempt at recording some gameplay. I thought, why not give it a try and show my friends. So what I really did at the time was I created a YouTube channel, which is my YouTube channel, of course, you're watching now, which is SimW, with the intent of really just having some private videos that I could share with friends and send them a link. I never had any intention of publicly listing any of the videos, or making my channel available for people to see or subscribe to, really. It was just really a way of showing my friends some cool footage. And I think not long after this, I probably put on some footage of another bit of gameplay, I think, of Battlefield 4, where I was doing some flying some aircraft and doing some ground attack and stuff like that. And yeah, after that, I think it was probably Star Wars Battlefront 2 that came out that I really started to record a lot more footage of. And it was at that time, I think it was at that time, that I was showing my friends some footage. and you know, we were sort of getting into Battlefront, and one of my friends suggested, why don't you make some of your videos public? You know, they're on YouTube anyway. Why don't you just, you know, put it out there? People can find them and watch them. You know, what's the harm in it? And I was like, well, yeah, I guess that sort of makes sense. You know, I mean, why not make them public? I mean, you know, they're just sitting there anyway. So I think, if I remember correctly, Battlefront 2 was really when I started to do some videos where I knew I was going to make them public. And then I started doing some specific videos for YouTube, you know, let's say basic editing of videos, making certain clips on, you know, Jedi combat or certain weapons or classes or maybe vehicles and maps and stuff like that. And yeah, that was really how I started getting into creating stuff for my channel. And that's why, you know, even to this day, I've never changed my YouTube channel to be something like, you know, Simon's Gaming or Simon's World or, you know, some name, which I probably, in hindsight, probably should have, but I never thought I would actually be making content for public viewing. So, yeah, my channel really just has a very basic SimW name, with the banner, which was one of my trips to Hawaii, which has the geckos, the daytime geckos, which are there. I think they're Madagascar or something like that, but they're everywhere in Hawaii. If you've been to Hawaii, you would definitely have seen those geckos around. And then my channel icon is just me wearing my King Leonidas helmet from Spartan helmet from 300. And yeah, you know, I never really put any thought into the future, which was people going to be watching and subscribing to me. So hence why, yeah, my channel isn't really, you know, like a lot of those public channels out there that have some catchy name or catchy title or some cool, you know, icon. Not there's anything wrong with that, but yeah, my channel's never really been like that. So if you've ever wondered, that's why. But having said that, with the success of this channel, I did create a second channel, which was for another one of my hobbies, which is bird keeping. Now, one of my other hobbies, you've probably seen it on my channel, is keeping birds. And I've kept a lot of different birds over the years, ever since I was a kid. You know, over 45 years of bird keeping. And only maybe less than a couple of years ago, I decided to create a second channel specifically about birds, and specifically with the intention of sharing content. So that channel actually is called Simon's Birds, and a banner has some of my birds on there. The icon is a quail mutation. And yeah, what I'll do is I'll put a link in the description to my second channel. If you have never checked that out, maybe you'd like to check it out. It's only concerning my bird keeping, and really I made that channel to share my experiences and help people. I've done a lot of how-to sort of videos, I guess you could say, and a lot of footage of just bird life as I've travelled around Australia, and yeah, just general bird stuff. So that channel is my second channel, and yeah, I'll put a link below to that. So yeah, as you will have known, if you have checked out my channel, I have a wide amount of content. So yeah, I never really set out for my channel to be one specific, you know, part of my life. I guess it's more just sort of a general, covering everything in general. So I have a lot of my hobbies, such as fish keeping. I do have a large aquarium. I've kept a lot of fish over the years as well. Obviously my bird keeping, as I just mentioned. My gaming is a big part of my life. I've also put on a lot of my travels that I've done on there. I think I haven't done a lot of my traveling on there, but I think I've got some Japan footage, maybe some Las Vegas footage, where else? Hawaii, and traveling around Australia, of course. I don't know if I've put some of my other trips on there. But that putting sort of holiday stuff is a little bit more of a recent thing, I guess you could say. Yeah, fishing is another big hobby of mine. So I'm sure if you've subscribed to my channel in recent years, will have noticed a lot of videos of places that I've gone fishing, or I have shared content about some of the tackle that I use, or things like my fishing reels that I sort of collect, I might say. But yeah, the one thing I really love about my channel is that I have a really wide range of topics and content. So there's something on there for everyone. So you as a subscriber may be subscribed for my gaming, whereas someone else might be subscribed for my fishing, and then my bird keeping. So, or maybe all of the above, you know. I know that sort of probably takes away the opportunity for me to have many thousands of subscribers, because if someone's subscribing for gaming, they'd probably see my fish keeping stuff on there and decide not to subscribe anymore. So thank you to everyone out there, because I know I sort of probably bombard you with a whole range of stuff you might not be interested in, but maybe that's something that you might come to enjoy yourself, or might spark an interest in you. And then, of course, in more recent years, I've got into my Krispy Kreme reviews, which, of course, are my donut reviews. I love donuts. I love Krispy Kreme donuts. So I've done a lot of reviews on those. And in more recent times, I have done Monster Energy drink reviews. I enjoy having a Monster Energy drink on the weekends. So, I've reviewed a lot of Australian edition and international edition as well. Monster Energy drink, so that's another playlist that you might check out. So if you have never gone through my channel and had a good look at all my playlists, I think you'd be quite surprised. I've got a wide range of videos that I hope you can enjoy, and I hope you have enjoyed. One thing I really enjoy about having the channel is people liking my stuff. It's sort of it feels good when you've made something and someone likes it enough to give a thumbs up or leave a comment, or be a subscriber. I really like feedback, and I love chatting to people through the comments. One thing I really like about YouTube is sort of chatting with the community, whether it's my content or someone else's. I really enjoy that sort of contact with people. And I love talking about the things. Everything that I put on my channel is something that I really am passionate about and really love talking about. So if there's something on my channel, if there's a video, shoot me a comment, and I'll be sure to get back to you. And I've also got a lot of content of my pets. Got some dogs that I got at the moment, and past dogs as well that have made it onto the big screen. And that's one thing I really love about my channel, is I get to go back and look at old videos and old content that really bring back great memories, and stuff that otherwise might be lost to time. I'm still able to go back and watch stuff from years ago when my dogs were puppies, or when I went on a holiday specifically somewhere, or maybe caught a fish, went somewhere nice fishing. Or it just brings back memories of gaming with friends. It's one of my favourite things about my YouTube channel, actually, is still sort of going back to the reason why I created it in the first place, and that's sort of content for me, if that makes sense. Sort of a catalogue of history of my life that I'm able to go back and check out. And if people want to come along for the ride, then that's great. I love sharing all of this content with everyone. And I really hope you've enjoyed this video as well. I hope you've got to watch in the background there me getting some nice kills with the bow, some sort of short range stuff, some long range stuff. If I remember correctly, I actually have some pretty cool some other footage of my bow as well. And if I can find that, it's probably from quite some time ago now as well. I'll put that in the description below as well. But I hope you've enjoyed, this video of me rambling on as well. And thank you so much for sticking with it and watching till the end. Really appreciate you as a subscriber. And I hope I'll catch you in another video soon. Bye for now.